Hello Capricorn, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly reading from the 4th to the 10th of March 2019 for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus and rising signs. I hope you're well. Here are the cards. We have the Chariot, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, Judgment, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. I've pulled two Angel Oracle cards. Normally it's one but two fell out. And also two Spirit Message cards fell out as well. So the Angel cards, the first one is forgiveness. And the next one is no need to worry. You see, and that's right next to the card of karma, which is judgment. Interesting. And the first Spirit message is find your centre. Your outside world is a reflection and manifestation of what's going on inside. And you, at this time, I'll read that again. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? I'll put that there actually. And the next Spirit message card is seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit, and always will be connected to one another. Okay. I'm going to start with the Three of Swords. This can be about deep hurt. There are levels to this card. This can be about heartbreak, upset, worry, and this is clarified by the moon energy. Now the moon can talk about high emotions, not allowing us to put things into perspective, emotions dominating us, and maybe negative emotions dominating more than positive ones, Capricorn. And this is where you need to find balance. The sword energy is asking you to see the truth of the situation so you can see clarity. You see these clouds in the background with the rain. That's a mimic of what is going on in your mind. That's a metaphor. You know, raining, dark clouds, high emotions, fear. This is fear. This can be untamed fear, untamed emotions. But it also says that you have the answer to your own issue, in the sense that you have deep intuition. And the moon can also talk about hidden blessings. So maybe you are being guided. Maybe this needed to happen for a reason, however painful it was, however difficult it was. I think you're slowly beginning to see that path. I think the path is unveiling before you. And even though you can't see all the path, some of it is in shadow, it doesn't mean that it's not there. So there is a way forward from this, and maybe you're beginning to find that through your intuition and beginning to listen to that inner voice, that inner guidance within you. I think certainly for some of you, this situation has been difficult to put into perspective. You couldn't get a perspective on things. You couldn't ground yourself. You couldn't get clarity of the mind. Very much linked to this card. This card is an illusion, because it is saying that when you allow emotions, when you allow negativity to dominate your mind, it's not a true reflection of the state that you're in at the moment. This is very much about putting things into perspective in order to move forward, in order to deal with situations and make decisions. I think a situation maybe has made you question a faith, faith in yourself, faith in other people. Maybe faith could be spiritual faith. I also think that you've been maybe trying to find faith, trying to rely on your faith to get out of this situation, to move forward, to find answers maybe. the problem's also because the Three of Swords is below this card. This could have been a marriage, this could have been a partnership, this could have been in love, that the Three of Swords applies to. It can talk about wider networks, wider hurts happening with, the workplace and what have you. But generally, it's people that we're deeply connected to. People that we trusted, and maybe it's made us question faith, trust, that type of thing in ourselves. But I kind of think that you're beginning to see clarity. This is saying that clarity is an offer for you. And I think as soon as you take your head out of your hands, you're beginning to see clarity. Swords represent truth, clarity of the mind. You see the wind is blowing these clouds to the right. This is a wind-swept scene. And it is that wind of change within you. I think you're beginning to blow those negative thoughts, negative memories of the past, and beginning to get a grip and put things into perspective in order to see a way forward. There is light at the end of the tunnel on this one. The Four of Pentacles, it can be talking about clinging on to things too tightly. And this is clarified by the Ace of Cups. Now, if it is a relationship in terms of clinging on to things too tightly, this talks about, I kind of think this is talking about the fact that you need to love yourself and stop projecting and focusing on other people. Stop trying to maybe cling to other people. Stop trying to feel desperate in a situation. The idea is to ground yourself now. You see how these pentacles, they're grounded over the feet, over the heart, over the head. Grounding, be practical, be focused, see things for what they are. It's a reality check. Because the key thing here, to actually get a new beginning, to actually move forward, the universe is saying that you need to love yourself first. The focus needs to be on yourself first, your journey. What do you feel? You deserve happiness as much as another person deserves happiness. And recognise that there's value in you. Recognise the value in you to achieve that happiness, Capricorn. Because I think some of you are undervaluing yourselves. Or some of you have been made to feel less valuable than you are. I also think maybe this can talk about financial struggle as well. Maybe that has, been on your mind in terms of worry, Capricorn. But there's a new beginning coming. There is. Now, the Page of Pentacles can talk about, again, very much like the Page of Swords. Pages generally talk about change, the very beginnings of change. And I think that you are beginning to ground yourself. You're beginning to see your value as a person. And this card is about expansion and growth, the beginnings of expansion and growing as a person. You see the field here, it's been newly ploughed, you've planted the seed, ready to reap the harvest in a few months' time. And this is very much about the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of planting your seeds to grow long term. So I think you're beginning to move forward in a situation. You're either focusing on a solution, because the Pentacles are very practical, very analytical, very great problem solvers. So whatever the situation is, I think you're beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel and how to move forward and grow as a person. And the Five of Pentacles, again, mimicking the Four of Pentacles here. I think there has been, maybe some of you have struggled financially, but you see, you've got the Page here. This is the beginnings of real prosperity potentially coming to you, Capricorn. Now, this is also about seeing the bigger picture. So when we kind of like focus on ourselves, or how do they feel about me? What are they thinking about me? Should I call them and ask them about X, Y, Z? Why did they do that? I need to have a conversation with them. all these kind of like thoughts, this kind of like negative feelings that you're having, this insecurity, is being fueled by the fact that you're projecting everything onto other people and not focusing on yourself, which is exactly what the Ace of Cups is talking about. And this is about seeing the bigger picture, putting things into perspective, again, being practical, seeing the bigger picture in order to bring change in your life. And if you do, wow, another ace. You see, this is about finding your passion, finding your desire, finding a purpose, and finding an opportunity to move forward. This is divinely guided, Capricorn, real divine guidance. Very much tying in with the Seek. Yeah, very much tying in with the Seek card. So yeah, beautiful energy, bringing about a new beginning in your life, a new start. You have 2 aces so far. This is real new beginnings, new starts for you. And again, the Queen of Wands, beautiful, a card of abundance, a card of success, a card of know-how, understanding her weaknesses and playing to her strengths. That's the Queen of Swords. Savvy, grounded, understands how to create success and understands that she's not perfect. But you see, she plays to her advantage. And it is about, playing to your advantage now. Yeah, I think for some of you, it is about understanding, playing to your advantage and moving forward in that direction. This is very much about taking action, finding your wand of power, finding your wand. This is the wand of power being given to you. Finding your passion, finding your desire. Again, could be passion for a new relationship, could be a desire, could be a new job being offered to you potentially. But real abundance on offer for you, Capricorn, if you decide to move forward and start seeing how to bring change about in your life for the better, positive change, doing things on a practical level, grounded energy. Pentacles is your energy, Capricorn. It suits you to the ground. Now, we talk about forgiveness and no need to worry and finding your centre. This is about stepping into your light. And what did I say before? Not giving your light to other people, not giving your power away by thinking about what they think about you. This is about letting go of all baggage, letting go of the past, and forgiving the past where you can forgive. But this is good karma coming into your life now. Stepping into the light, out of this darkness, out of this 3 of Swords energy, out of this 9 of Swords energy. Understanding your true calling, standing up as a person in your own right. Because the universe is saying you deserve to shine. This is your true calling. This is your time to shine. This is your time to stand forward, to step forward and be counted. So real good karma. Things are turning in your favour. And we have the Victory card. Beautiful energy. This is about the weight. The Chariot has a number of meanings. This is about fast-moving energy, eyes on the prize, moving forward, finding that passion, that drive again within you, finding that balance, again, the yin and yang. So moving forward with purpose, knowing where you're going now. And you only do that after removing the weight. You see, this chariot is made of stone, and it sits actually flat on the ground. And this is basically the conscious decision to move forward within your mind. This is the conscious decision to release the weight that's held you back, the weight that's held you down, and move forward. And this is fast-moving energy. As soon as you do, the universe is right in there bringing good karma to you. Good karma, good opportunity, good fortune. And I can see it because we have the Knight of Wands here. Beautiful energy. Knight of Wands, fast-moving energy of opportunity, potential coming into your life. Could be job offers, could be somebody new in love. But it's fast-moving energy, so things can start changing very, very quickly as soon as you decide to move forward, Capricorn. And again, you've got the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, finding your wish fulfillment, being able to make your own wishes come true by bringing that happiness back into your life. I do say happiness is a choice, and as soon as you mentally accept that, you see the red hat, mentally accepting that you are the creator of your own happiness and your own despair, good things start to happen. Wish fulfillment, Capricorn, finding your power, finding structure, more solidity in your life, beginning to take control of your life now, where you felt powerless before, where you were always focusing on other people. This is about your time. It's your time. And then seeing things clearly, clarity of mind, finding that ambition to move forward. Fast moving energy again. You've got a lot of fast moving energy, things releasing as soon as you release from that weight that's held you back. So it's a beautiful energy, and as I say, it could be offers of love for some of you as well, because we did have the Ace of Cups in here as well. But it's a beautiful energy, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.